they go. The football being stemmed and run down the side of the map. The middle linebacker slowing that unit. Nice pass, going to be headed towards the end zone, but it looks like it's not enough. Scott takes down that linebacker with a nice concussive shell. I don't know if that would make a very epic game of football if that was played in the NFL. A lot of force fields going down, and I'm pretty sure this field is longer than 100 yards. This is actually a huge map, and all of the football falls again, is dropped in the middle. Mr. Big Shot picks it up and will be stimming and running forth. The middle linebackers trying to get off some nice shots. A nice pass forward, and it looks like that ball is trying to run to the end. Force fields, nice defending from Gallade over there. Great force fields preventing that ball from making it to the end, and Psycho has the ball, going to be running down the field, and the two units from Jank over here trying to hold the line. I've got my Charger over here, going to be trying to take down a couple of units, and the sentries juking and preventing that from happening. The force field's going down, charging into battle over there. The football still being run by Psycho. He's trying to pull it back so he does not get caught out of position. Looks like a Zella from a quarter is going to be in here, and it looks like the Psycho's football holder guy is going to be charging down the field, and Jank over here getting a lot of free shots with that Marine, and I still have my Zella in battle over here trying to target down that football holder from Psycho, and it looks like it will be going down momentarily with only 3 HP left. And force fields from quarter should be able to hold this back, and it looks like Mr. Big Shot picks up the ball once again, is going to be running down the field, and I think Jank and Big Shot have been making nearly all of the touchdowns, as it looks like that ball is recovered, and nice pass by Big Shot is going to be running it down the field again, stimming, and will he get it down there? It looks like touchdown. It is now 4-1 in favor of our team. Mr. Big Shot is taking a pause and shooting at Ska's middle linebacker. Ball will be respawning. They're going to be gathering their troops here. And a nice ping going down. The football getting picked up by Psycho. Psycho is going to be running it down the map with his Charger rushers. And he's going to be running it towards the side, and all of our units are just sort of hanging out on the wrong side. The linebackers stimming and running forth, going to be using the drugs today to make sure that they can take this game for our team. The rusher over here from Psycho trying to reposition himself. The linebackers scooting and shooting, a bunch of force fields going down, preventing those linebackers from getting into position, but that rusher is just not fast enough. The stim pack using it and going to be able to pick it up. Mr. Big Shot taking the ball down towards the other side of the field, passing it to his other unit that has slightly more health, and looks like a couple of units are in position from Scott to be able to defend against this rush. And the units from Psycho trying to charge against that sentry. Sentry quickly going down. Quarter looks like that football is being stimmed and run down, and it falls to the Marine of Ska. He's going to be the linebacker of Ska, going to be running it back down towards the other side of the map with the rushers in position to defend against any sort of these rushing ins. It looks like I've got my Zella charging the wrong guy, and the ball gets passed to Psycho. He's trying to run it for his team. Will he be able to get it down? It looks like he passes it to his other Zealot, still running forth, but it goes down. Oh no, unable to score for his team. Jank stimming and running forth back towards the other side of the map. This is on football without any breaks at all. We've got Jank trying to stim forth with his single Marine with like 0 HP. These units are being pushed to the brink, and I've got my rusher over here trying to defend the ball. Looks like I pick up the ball. I'm not too sure what to do with it. So I decide to move back, but it quickly gets picked up by Quarter. He's trying to move it down the map, but is unable to do it. Jank repositioning with a Marine. Looks like a linebacker is going to be following around with a wide receiver. A couple more units engaging in battle over there, shooting each other to pieces. And we've got the football still being run. Now it's being run by a wide receiver. It wasn't a very far pass, but here we go. The wide receiver goes down. It has a very little health. Quickly getting shot to pieces by those linebackers. A couple of rushers in battle over there, and down goes that linebacker. Looks like the linebacker from Gallade will pick up the Marine, and he's going to be doing some patrolling action. Very interesting here, and we've got it picked up by Fireball. He's going to be running at back heat, but he is getting hit by the concussive shells, and the football gets picked up by Psycho. Will he be able to get something done? No, it looks like not. We've got Mr. Big Shock and Jank for the win. Again, they're going to be running down the side of the map. The Sim Marines over there taking out the opponent's linebackers, also scooting and shooting. The football getting passed to Fireball. Actually, not passed. It looks like it was dropped and then passed to Fireball. Fireball running forth, passing it to Psycho. Psycho is not responding. Looks like my rushers will be able to take out his one rusher. The football goes down. I just want to defend it. I know those rushers are not very good at actually running the football. And down goes Psycho's units, and it looks like it gets picked up by the linebacker from Mr. Big Shot. He's going to be stimming and running forth. He's got a couple of units passing and running it down with him, and the football is picked up by a Psycho. He's going to be running it with his wide receiver down the map. That's a pretty fast Zergling over there. He's not the slowest Zergling in the pack. We'll see if he gets picked off. And the stim from Jank is going to be a bunch of force fields over there trying to prevent a couple of units. The stim by Jank is trying to pick off that runner, and it looks like unable to do it. A bunch of wide receiver or linebackers getting into position. Stim by Mr. Big Shot going to try to take down that one Zergling, and the Zergling goes down, and it looks like it gets picked up by Ska. We'll be running back to join with a couple more units. A couple of units from Gallade, the wide receivers, trying to run the ball. They're switching up their player composition so that they can try to get some points in this game. It is 3-1 or 4-1. And it looks like that's one wide receiver from Ska trying to run down the side. A couple of linebackers are going to be joining the front. Looks like it does get hit by the Marauder slow from a quarter, and will be unable to continue any further. And it gets picked up by Mr. Big Shot with the wide receiver. I've got my Zala over here, going to be running down the field. And the linebacker from Ska quickly gets taken out by the rushers. The wide receiver does not want to run into any sort of enemy fire, so he's just hanging back. And the the wide receiver with the football going to be running to the side. We'll see if he's able to get it down the field. Gallade with his sentries trying to wall that wide receiver off. A bunch of force fields going down, but they're just too slow to catch up with that wide receiver. And it looks like we're in for a touchdown. Not very good force fields, and touchdown, and we take this game 5-0 quarters. Very happy about that. Bleep that, said Psycho. People are not very happy. Looks like this celebratory game has half of their team a little bit sour. But I did enjoy this game. This is the first game of football that I've actually ever played. So this was a pretty good mini game. Check it out. So this is Aegis signing off.